clean up the mouse. We do the mouse dog. Got a wretched in my coat, got a girl doing coke. We drink up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy if it bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. When I floated, I gave her a dose of, she was already hooked. If you always there for me, that's a really good look. I'm changing up your salary, cause I'm getting to know you. Tell me your availability, I want all of you. If it's like that, then it's like that. Got you lighting up like lightning. I smack it up, get feisty. Can't sabotage me. I said you gon' tell the world they flood you. Thankful for when you're naughty. You're a good girl, but you're naughty. Don't you never miss out on Pilates. I let you stun flex the Bugatti. Damn God bless you with a body. Me and cheat girls, they cheat. We do numbers, they fly. If it's getting to you, then we fast forward. Yeah, staying low like a stash house. Bando to bando, trap house, yeah. Made it with nothing, learned to swag out, yeah. Can't be defeated, I got mad sauce, yeah. Why would I front like it ain't my fault? Drank up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy if it bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't causing commotion. Hit it so right, had her soaking in the ocean. Yeah.
What's going on, chat?
Hit it all night, we was drinking and smoking. Drinking and smoking.
I done went from GG to BB to LV. I done fuck with Kiki and Lily and Nene. I text her so proud of you when I got my beat from CC. It is no way that you can know or see the things we see. She said she can tell every time that I lie through my teeth. Plus I know you had somebody else right here in my sheets. Oh, you think you know my body?
Oh, Jeffrey's a $2 donation already started there.
I put rubies on my rolling on her eyes, please. I don't want no ice cream truck, just know my eyes freeze. Man, I read her text, she said, girl, I cry. Man, I know she ducking off with her side me. Who you know gon' hit it raw, baby, besides me?
We drank up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy.
I feel the energy in today's stream, I feel it.
She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What's going on, guys? I feel the energy today, I feel it. Yesterday's stream was like a Monday, so it's kind of rusty, you know. But today, I'm back in it. I'm back in it, you know. What's going on, chat? What's going on, my lovely people? I need to drink this coffee real quick. Hold on. I like to chug my coffee, so you can hit me harder. But now I'll crash later. Okay, trades taken. Let me go delete this. This is from yesterday. Yesterday we took a loss. Today should be a good day. Today's, oh man, look at, I just looked at that chart today. Holy man, look at GJ. GJ just moved like London came down and Asian came down as expected, right? So I wasn't looking for buys yesterday during Asian actually because I knew that for the Asian session there wouldn't be enough volume for us to really push above that heavy resistance, and I was mostly looking for sells. So that's why in the analysis I said I was looking for sells below that support, which is around this area I think. And I think price came down like a good 4 pips, and then just now for the past like 3 hours here from the opening, price came up and they're like 60 pips here. So I mean we have a lot more room to go up. So I mean daily candle here, take a look. I mean we're still bearish on the daily, but this could be a liquidity work for price to drive up here. Weekly is still bullish, so I do expect us to continue up towards 143 300 today, or not today, sorry, this week. Kind of coming up to fill this range here, right? I've been saying this for the past like 3 weeks, so I can't wait till it actually gets filled. But that's my target for the week. Regarding the day, I mean, again, like this could be a liquidity wick for price to drive up because we spent the half of the day so far creating this liquidity wick, creating a bond wick. So once this kind of flips here on a small time frame, it's looking bullish. High chance we could continue up the bullish structure. Going like the 4-hour time frame, 4-hour candle actually did close bullish, creating a support like right here. So if this is your support form, high chance we have to to go up to retest the top of the range here. So we have more room to go up. Yeah, you have a lot more room to go up here. Especially once you break this minor resistance on the 4-hour time frame, price should easily be able to push up here, coming up towards this resistance. I would not be surprised by the 9 a.m. candle we push up. I would not be surprised at all. It might be one of those days where you're gonna get a lot of opportunities to enter today. So it's choose your best trades today. You know, really stick to your best trades. Don't try to force in your trades, because last thing you want to do is force those trades, and then when the trade actually comes, you're gonna miss the actual trade. Yeah. All right. So, okay, there's that. Drop down to the 1 hour. Okay, let's start marking up here. So, first thing I noticed off the rip here is, first we are breaking into this range here. Yeah, see it? What is what I see? Well, like right here. Right, this is the range we're breaking into. So, price came up to fill the range. Cool. So now I think buys would be valid if you were to break above this resistance. Because if you break above this resistance, look left, we're heading up towards 142.200. I think this range to go up here is about 20 pips, I think. Yeah, around 25 pips. So that's a decent amount of range. That's a decent range. You can probably catch a good like 10, 15 pips in that range. Not bad at all. So yeah, probably buys above there. Let me start marking up though. Okay. Resistance formed right here. Boom. And then support formed right. Let's put it. Mark this up. Buys above. Buys above here. Perfect. And then let's go with this right here. I'll mark this up for now. This is just the current range. Might look a little off if you're looking at this, but this is just the current range we're in, so I'm gonna mark that as my minor support right there for now. But I'm just worried about this resistance. That's the main priority here. If you break that resistance, I'm taking buys going up towards this area right there. Alright, that's my play for today. So yeah, again, you're looking at around a 25 pip range here. Not bad at all. Alright, I'm gonna meet you guys now. What's going on, guys? Good morning.
Morning. Yo, what it do?
What up? Man, I'm feeling good today. Yesterday I was kind of not tired, but I was kind of rusty yesterday. I don't know. Today I'm feeling good.
Feeling good as well, man.
I can talk to chat. Yeah, no, I think I had like 7 hours of sleep, but it's not bad. I'll take it. 2 donations from Jeffrey, man. Appreciate the vibes, man. Good vibes, you said. Good shit, man. I'm up 30 pips in GG now. Wow, from what? This buyer? I'm guessing you caught the Surrey play here for 13 pips. Yes, perfect. That is 13 pips. I knew it. You caught that buy right there. If I'm not wrong. You have a runner going up to here now. I agree. Huh? What did you say? You risked too much?
I think he probably risked too much if he made 15% on one trade.
He made 50%. Where? Oh, that's Mr. CJ.
Wrote. I was like,
oh. Man, I told you, man,
trade,
Mr. CJ. The other day you just went up to me and said, you know, Don, I over-risked my account. I lost it. And you're doing the exact same thing again, man. I know you're in profits now. I know you're in blues, but hey, at the end of the day, if you know, eventually something's gonna happen. And that one bad trade's gonna mess you up. It's gonna mess the whole entire account up. So better not to just over risk, right? You need to chill? No, you need to stop. Not you need to chill. You need to stop over trading. Stop over leveraging. You need to stop. Just stop. You know.
It's okay. It's okay. Same thing's gonna happen to him, like to me. Then he's gonna be like,
well,
man,
you learn. You're gonna get a lot of you're gonna get a lot of opportunities where you're able to stop and realize that you make these mistakes, right? But the question is, can you take the action? Can you actually stop? You know, because there's gonna be many times where you blow your account like, fuck, you know, I'm a new person now. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna stop doing this, stop doing that. But are you really gonna change? Are you really gonna stop? Right? So it just whenever you stop, that's when you'll see the progression. It takes time though. It's hard to get there, but once you get there, you never look back. I'm telling you, you will never look back. Carlos and I trying to EJ. What you got going on here?
Can you do me a favor? Like, I'm obviously
one?
not on this stream. Just check on your MT4 if that low on EJ where I got stopped was ever broken. Because I have a weird wick that's a pip below my stop loss, but
Wait, so
when trading you, it was never broken. So I'm not sure.
What time was this?
It was literally
10:57.
half an hour ago.
Okay. Oh, 10:57. Okay, I got you. Oh, this is EJ. Oh, I even got this up. I don't even have this on my watch list on damn.
Because I have that doji 15-minute that closed after the bearish candle. It broke the low of the previous 15 on my MT4, right? For like 0.4 pips. But on trading view on every other chart I checked, this low was never broken. So I'm trying to. This happened with.
Wait, so you're telling
already,
me
like,
this bearish candle right here for you came down to break this bullish candle low?
No. I moved my stop loss to that 15-minute candle because the 30-minute candle. The next 15 minutes.
Oh, the next one didn't break the lows. No, the next one did not break the lows.
Okay, cool.
It
Because
came
this happened
close.
to me already like 3 times on Pepperstone.
Yeah.
It has like that weird wick that broke the previous lows, but it never happened. And when I contact their support, they never reply. So I'll just probably change the.
Time to change brokers, bro.
Yeah. Because that was actually a good trade. I think I got in a bit too early, but
Too early.
the 1 hour, the 1 hour close. Previous 1 hour was like bearish, but the 4 hour was bullish. And then I had that nice setup on the 30-minute.
It's all good. Is that your first trade for the day, or what?
Yeah. And I managed the risk. I lost only 0.45%, so it's okay.
New layout? This is not a new layout. What you mean? This is an old layout. I need a new layout though, pretty soon. I'm getting my webcam. Like, I think next week's coming in the mail. So, and then a new microphone in a couple months probably. So, should be a lot better. I might have that podcast mic, that ASMR mic. So you guys are gonna want to come to my streams every day and hear me. It's one of those mics that make your voice sound nice, but. I just got a call from my broker. Man, if you're getting a call from your broker, man, you're like just like Premier Auto every day. He gets a call from his broker every day at 9 a.m. Every day on the phone.
Like, Andre, what are we doing today, my friend? His broker taking out his M keys to get in with Andre on EJ.
Let's go, running off of zero sleep. Zero sleep. Wow. I remember the days when I used to sleep like 3 hours for the live streams. Man, never again. Never again. I don't know how you function during the live streams or had enough energy. They call me 4 times and I just put the phone down. Yeah, man. If they're calling you, that means you have margin trouble, and they're probably calling you for margin, about your margin. Yeah, your brokers probably worry about you. They care about you, man. Trust me.
Really interesting that your broker called you, Mr. CJ.
Well,
which broker do you have?
That's the old days. I don't know if they still. Some brokers don't even call you. Some brokers just honestly just email you now. They say margin call or whatever, right? But call you, I don't know. That's kind of old school.
Yeah, I doubt it.
BD Swiss? I don't know what that is, man. Honestly, you need to switch to IC markets because you're from the UK, right? So, IC markets is for you. Amazing broker. Or Vantage FX, man. Trust me.
Hey, Don.
Yeah, what's going on?
You thinking of just, we're looking for those buys above 141, 900. And looking left on the 30-minute and the 1 hour, there's just like a little bit of resistance around like 141, 980. Just gonna manage that like mid-trade. You're not really worried about that level?
Yeah, I got manager mid-trade, probably like stops to break even or something. If you get a proper close. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, definitely manager, some type of minor support there. Yeah, you're on a 4 hour time frame, it's a minor support as well. But should be good to go once it actually breaks through. If it breaks through. Obviously, I'll take sells below the support right here on GJ. This 1 hour support.
Even though I want the buys today, that just make the sell in the clean. Just
It's like a simmer yesterday, remember? We were looking for
Yeah.
buys, and then if he broke that support, it kind of made sense for sells too. Fine. But that's just your bias. Your bias is like bias if you stay above there, but if you break there, my bias is bearish, right? But it's still your
Right.
OG bias. It's like you're already changing bias. After sells below
I think
here.
I'll be looking for sells below 14165. Because when I look at the 1 hour, I think that's a pretty strong support and resistance. And it has a clean move if we break below.
Yeah, super clean.
Yep.
You see that support that you draw on the 30-minute?
Yep.
Right now, if you go on the 1 hour.
Yep.
You see
Clean.
that on the left.
Yeah.
The other, but that
This one?
10 pips lower. Yeah, when you zoom out at the left, it has like a pretty clean support
Traffic.
resistance.
Yeah.
That's where I put my support. So
I mean,
I'll get in if it
probably
breaks
gonna-
the low, or I'll get in when you guys get in on the sell, and then I'll add another position if it breaks that 14165. But it looks bullish for now.
Yeah, like look at the 4 hour time frame. Look at the way the 4 hour close, like right at that support, creating on support, and just this kind of should be able to continue up here easily. Easily, especially if you close above here. Who knows, might even break the data resistance today, but yeah, if I'm taking buys, I'll leave a runner. If I'm taking sells, probably not leaving a runner. That's my thing for today.
Like daily resistance got
Yeah.
rejected like so many times
Yep.
man, since the 13th of January. Like every single time it taps it and just goes down.
Yeah, again, like we don't know if it's gonna break or not until we actually get a daily closure, right? That's the thing. But like you can actually anticipate that to happen on a small time frame. Cause like we need a closure like this, to be honest, for us to actually continue up. This might be today, tomorrow, but I think once this happens, once you get the closure, I think that's when the weekly candle will make more sense to go up to fill that range, like I said. Hopefully it's today. I don't know. I just tired of being stuck in this range here. Again, it's still a tradable range though, but you know. Thing about this is that if you miss this entry at 141,928, you can wait for entries above here, you know. So you have a lot of options to wait for entries above here, and then you can take buys above here instead if you worry about that resistance. But if you take entries here, it's still a win-win, because you can later on, if price were to get out to here, you'd be like around 7 pips in profit, stops to break even, it's a risk-free trade, right? And then you anticipate that price will break that resistance to continue up. Morning, fellas. What's going on, Sharif? Yo, what's up, man? 15 close dodgy at resistance. Yeah, 15 close at resistance. Not really worried about the 15 right now. I kind of want a 30-minute closure above, to be honest with you. 30-minute closure above.
For the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Sorry, what you said?
I just heard that word dodgy for like the first time like a month ago.
On streams?
Nah, my wife said it. I was
Oh,
like,
dodgy.
"What does dodgy mean?"
Never heard of word dodgy in a while, too. If I really think about it. Buys about 141,980. Yeah, 980. Yep. Or like 142. Yeah, should be clean traffic. Like this is a nice range you have here. Very nice range. Super duper nice range. But the only reason why I'm saying I'm taking buys above here, and I'm not really worried about this resistance right here, is just because every time that price broke into this range here, price was able to fill the rest of the range going up towards this resistance. You know, look at this. This kind of broke up, came up towards that resistance. This kind of respected the support, came up towards this resistance. This is a pretty heavy resistance you have right here. So I think a closure above would be ideal for us to continue up to fill the rest of the range. Yeah, like even here, for example, like going back to all the way back here, like last time we broke us at the range, price was able to just drive up towards that resistance. So This right here is how I'm picturing today is gonna go. Right there, those consecutive back to back to back 4 bullish candles right there. Just constant, nice buying pressure going up towards the resistance. Especially with the ADM opening in about an hour, should be good.
That'd be great.
Yep. Okay, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, Euro JPY, my other pair. Chart. Okay, and then let's look at gold. Because gold is gold. What if I went like this? Oh man, that's not good. Dark.
Like so bright. Be like, yeah.
Where's my theme? Whoa, these are my old candles, by the way. Look at this. Wow.
That was for the McLaren entries.
What is this? Why is there a grid now?
Oh, we just changed that opacity thing.
Oh yeah, the opacity for the grids. Where's that?
Yeah, yeah. Go up, back where you were. Vertical grids. There, vertical grids on top. Yeah. Then the bottom. Yeah,
Perfect.
and the other one as well.
Thank you, thank you.
There we go.
How do I save this now? That's fine. Alright, so
Alt F4. No, no.
is it auto save there? Or not be auto saved. Oh man, it is auto saved. So how do I okay, I don't know how to fix this. You go here, go to here, you go save this chart. Then you open up another trading view. Go over here, go to charts. It should pop up with GJs. Nice, perfect. I broke the code. I cracked the code. Okay, perfect. So Euro JPY here, you go to oh, this is looking pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. 4 looks clean though. 4 does look clean. We create a support, rejecting this support right here. So, I mean, probably should be able to push up here, coming up towards like this resistance. If looking at Euro JPY, some minor resistance you have right here. So, I mean, from here to here is pretty clean to go up. I think if you're going a small time frame, you might be able to get entries above a minor resistance here. Just take a look. So that 4-hour time frame resistance was up here. So let's mark that up right here. And go on a 30-minute time frame. Okay, perfect. So buys will be above this resistance, I'll say, because this is a pretty nasty range. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. From here to like this overall, just this right here is pretty nasty. I'll wait for a breakout. A breakout above will take us all the way up to here. And if yeah, it's gonna be a nice move. Yeah, because this is around a 20 pip range. Not bad at all. Not bad. 20 pip range to go
You're
up.
looking for sales below that 30-minute.
Oh, right here?
Support, yeah,
support.
and then the move, yeah,
Yeah,
the move down till what's that? 1257.
yeah, I can see where.
It's also clean, I'd say. Yeah, 2 options.
I'd rather look for buys, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
got
I had those buys there, like, pity. It's alright. You know what I started to do now when we break out of the range and break back in? Then I look for a confirmation.
What? You look for a what?
That's for a second.
Dude mentioned the Parabolic Star. Have you used it before? Nah, man, I don't know what that is. I mean, I actually do know what that is, but I think it's an indicator or something. It's I think it's an EMA or something. Something similar. It's one of those lines that people use on the charts. Those EMAs. I don't use them, man. Nah. It's not my interest. It's not how I trade. Oh man, look at this 1-hour candle. This Sarah play would have been so nice on the 1-hour time frame. Wow, look at this. We broke into the range for 1. This bearish candle came up, respected this support here. The moment we broke that was a confirmation right there for buys. That was at 6 a.m. Obviously, I just woke up but 5 pip stop loss for like around a 14 pip target plus a runner going up towards this resistance. This is like about a 40 pip trade here. If you guys got in and are having runners here, this is so clean. 40 pips. Wow.
This 1 hour pushes up and leaves us a little bit of a wick. Closes above. You look to take buys.
30 minute close above. Yeah, I'll take buys off a 30 minute candle. Yep.
Nice.
Let's say, you know, on a good day, we go up like this. I'm gonna just draw it out now so I can clip it later. But let's say we on a good day, we push up, break above like this. That'll be my buy. I'll anticipate the next candle to continue up like this. Or we might push up like this instead. And then boom, ADM. Or might push up, close above. We might have a bearish candle closing at resistance, coming back down, and then you get a push above again. But overall, target should be 142, 180 here today. Because now you're worried about, okay, are we gonna break this resistance or are we gonna reject it? And then once you actually close above, the question is, okay, are we gonna respect this support now, or are we gonna break through to come back in the range, right? So let's see what happens.
I'll put the desk in the bullish mode for these buys.
Oh, you? Carlo mom came in the room. That's not his mom, man. That's his his girlfriend.
Girlfriend, brother.
That's his
I live with my parents for like, I don't know, 6, 7 years, even 8. So.
Wait, how old are you? You're like
28.
Oh yeah. Damn, so you left when you were 21.
Didn't do his dishes. But when I was in Croatia, I moved away with one of my ex-girlfriends already. Then I moved to Ireland. So I moved to Ireland 5 years ago. So not bad, not bad. You'll be moving out soon too, Don. Trust me.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You need that little of extra experience, like just to get out and meet new people and new cultures and stuff.
Oh.
That's what I want.
You know that first candle you drew on the charts that
Which
you
one?
would like to close the 30-minute?
Yes.
Right now, like, yeah, if it closes above that, what you draw, it's gonna break the previous 4 hours, 2 4-hour candles high as well. So that's probably the perfect entry. You see?
Yep, above that minor resistance here. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it should be a good day. Should be a very good day. Very, very, very good day. Let's see how good of a day it's gonna be though. Hoping for this gold side replay. Gold. What you got here? Side replay in what time frame? On a 1 hour? Honestly, gold's been in this weird range here. This is yesterday. This is the 25th. Yeah, this was yesterday, 1 p.m. Wow, we actually came up around 4 p.m. I mean 4 a.m. What up, Bryce? How you doing?
Morning. I woke up for that London for a little bit.
Wow.
Or pre-London, but I missed all that. It happened too. It happened like all during Asian. Or I mean, I didn't stay up for the up.
Yeah, JJ had like the cleanest salary play in London session this morning, but I wasn't awake. I got up at 8.
Not even London too. Like even like an hour ago, like right here on GJ.
Yeah.
JJ,
Like
yeah,
right here.
there was cells on the yeah.
Oh, the cells too, yeah. And then these cells right here. It's like the start play happened like 5 times last night. You have it happening. Let's see here. So you have the first sells right there, and then I mean you have the buys right here again. So I mean I guess it happened twice, but so clean.
Yeah, I woke up like right here. Or
Right here.
woke up like right on this candle right here. I like missed everything. Woke up at this candle.
Oh, that candle, all the way down there.
Yeah. It was like, yeah. Just like,
It's alright, man. I woke up just like you. I didn't catch a single move last night. So
yeah.
whatever I catch today, whatever you catch today, it was.
Yeah, I usually look for the pre-London, like those two red big candles, like those. Or no, actually where I woke up is usually something happens, but it happened so early. That was during Asian when it happened, like that celery right there. Yeah, that was Asian right there.
Asian was nice.
Early.
I'm not gonna lie, Asian was very nice yesterday. I saw, but I got off. I was watching Asian. I was about to enter sells right here, and then I kind of missed it. I was doing something, and then the price came down here, closed with no bond wick. So I'm like, I'm just gonna hop off the charts today. Hop off the charts because I saw this kind of pushing up again, and then obviously I think this was around 9, 10, 10:30ish or 11, somewhere here. Price came down after, and I mean either way, at that time during Asian I wouldn't be trading Asian anyways. I don't trade Asian that late.
Right.
It's not as consistent at that time. Like usually at 11 a.m. the volume's dead.
Yeah.
And then it picks up during the London opening at 3 a.m.
Yeah, them.
But wow, pre-London last night was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, man, that rarely ever happens. That all that stuff right there during Asian.
Yeah. Okay, so
15 close like this. And then the break of that high. You enter an impulse. Yeah.
If the 30-minute close, yeah. 30-minute, yeah, 15 close like this, I'll take start play.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Because you're just anticipating this 1 hour to continue up, but honestly, I prefer a closure above in this situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. I prefer a closure above here.
I'll wait for a closure today, I think.
Yeah, like especially for these buys here, it's a decent resistance. It's not that bad, but it's decent enough. I think we need a closure. Because look at there are times where price came up, failed to close above here. Failed to close above. Whereas you have this candle here closed above. Closed above. So I think a closure above here would be more ideal for buys going up. I'll wait patiently for that all day. The money play. And if I miss it, I missed it. But I'm waiting for a closure above. Especially since I had a slow start yesterday. Is my chart on the wrong settings? Your counts are longer than mine on GJ. Yeah, so to make them longer, you need to really zoom up the scale on the right side like this. So it looks longer. But, it's our personal preference how you like to view things. I just like, just have it like that, but it's our personal preference, man. Like even if you're using like FCM or Oanda, it doesn't really matter. You can zoom up and zoom out the scales. But yeah, send me a chart. Maybe we can fix it. GU analysis, what's going on? Send me a chart. I'll take a look at it for you, man. 100%. I'll give you my view on it. The reason why I want to jump your chart is just because, I'm just looking at GJ here, kind of just focusing on GJ. I don't want to look at too many charts. And for two, when you just ask me about a pair buy or sell, it's not really going to help you, right? So rather you send me a chart, a label chart, and then I can help you that way. I know you're putting in the work as well, not just me. And also you're going to get better as a trader. We have no news today. 7:30 p.m. tonight you have AUD, CPI, quarterly, and then FOMC tomorrow at 2 p.m. That's pretty big. That's pretty huge. FOMC tomorrow. Who knows? We might do an FOMC stream at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And since there hasn't been any like vaccination news lately, or even any Brexit news for the past for the past 2 weeks here, this might be huge actually, because we haven't had anything that's been pushing the markets like crazy lately. So this might be a huge push in the markets, especially on gold. I think gold is gonna range until then, to be honest with you guys. Gold's been nasty for the past. I mean, look at this. It's been a good 2 weeks or 3 weeks in this range here. I think once you get the FOMC, we should get a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside. They're keeping the same range though, so let's see how it comes out. Oh, GJ is pushing up here.
Oh shit.
Yep. Can we get a closure above here in about 10 minutes here or what? We have a resistance right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Oh, you're waiting for buys above there? Yeah. My plan was to take buys over here and then use that as a stops or break even thing, but it looks like I'm gonna have to wait for that too now. Either way, I think the range go up here. Anyways, it's gonna be around 15 pips, so should be pretty clean. Oh shit. Bless you, man. Bless you, man.
Damn,
Oh, how's your interview yesterday, by the way?
I'm blessed. It was good. I just had to just wait and see how it goes. But then I got offered another position for the same company here in Miami, and apparently you can't be going through the same, like 2 different positions for the same company. So I have to go through the first one in Colorado before starting the hiring process for the Miami one.
Oh, okay.
But it's pretty good pay.
How far is Colorado from Miami?
Oh my God, it's far.
Like,
Far.
you can't drive there?
I mean, you could, but it's gonna be like 20 plus hours, I think.
That's like here to like Vancouver. I closed 4% on 10 pips, now 20 pips on GJ. Yeah, I know exactly where you got in, and I know exactly where you're leaving your runner until. You know, I just know it, man. You send me charts every day. I know the way you trade here. You got a buy stop somewhere over here, right for the server play, and then you're leaving a runner up towards this resistance here at 142. It should be good, man. Trust me. You're in for a nice day today.
Yeah, it's a good trade for sure.
No wonder you donated $2. You're about to.
Say that.
You're about to make a lot off this trade. Yeah, 100% runners today. Runner day. Yeah, if I were to get entries in, I think this would have been my entry. Here, I would not get an entry. I don't know where I would have got in here. Even if I were to force an entry, there wouldn't be an entry for me. And then next opportunity for me is gonna be probably again once we close above like this, so potentially this, which would be around, let's see, 14 pip stop for a 15 pip target, 1-to-1 RR. Not bad. Yep. I got in the 3rd minute when it broke the bearish candle. Yep. Start replay. Let's start replay. I think your dribble has some push up as well with GG today. High chance you do push up.
I think I'm gonna go for those buys on EJ if we get a closure above.
Yep, it's looking clean, man. Looking clean.
Looking at EJ, I just like looking at the 4-hour, and I was just trying to see if it's worth a runner position today. What do you think?
Your dribble at 4-hour time frame. Yep, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Cause you're, yeah. I mean, how big is the range? I mean, 28 pips. Is that really a runner?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the thing with EJ. The ranges look big, but they're not as big.
I honestly just take profit at that resistance. Cause of what?
Yeah.
It's an extra 11 pips, but it gets pretty nasty above there. So honestly, just take profit right there.
Word.
Call it.
Hey Fernando, you guys been trading EJ for a while, right? Like at least a year or whatever. Last year.
A bit, not too much, but I've always liked how it moves.
Oh, okay.
Fernando, I didn't even know you traded EJ.
What happened?
I didn't even know you traded EJ.
Not too much, but I've been looking at it for like the past like 6 months, and it's, I don't know, it just moves very perfectly. I don't know.
What about you, Premier? You've been trading it for a while?
Bryce, you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been trading it with Carlo. Me and Carlo have been on it for a while now.
So like the stop losses on EJ is it normally like always like 5 to 6, 7 pips like that? Like with your entries?
Exactly.
It is.
So the ranges are always a little bit smaller, and then the stop losses are always a little smaller.
Yeah.
But that's why I kind of like having stops on like 1 hour or 30-minute rather than using 15-minute. If I have to use like a 15-minute candle as a stop loss, it like is a reason or a confluence to maybe potentially stay out just because it's so small.
So do you guys still go for 10 pips on that? You do?
Like I traded it with different lot sizes. So if my stop loss was 5 pips, right? I only need to hit 5 pips to make 1% because I use the M keys. But now I just changed to a fixed lot size. But that was like, I don't know if it's an advantage on EJ or disadvantage. You could make 15 pips and make 3%.
Yeah.
Also,
but you could also get stopped after like 4 pips. So and lose 1%. What's not great.
Also, when's the app coming, man?
Bro, I don't know when it's coming. If it's coming, first I need we trying to find a developer who's gonna create it. Everybody wants like 8 or 9K. Like we trying to get something for like 3 or 4K max, because it's only me and one friend of mine.
Is it gonna be a free app?
Yeah. When it gets like, you could get it downloaded and free and run it, but you'd have a trial period. Like you could do a trial for like 14 days, and then after, if you want to use it, you'd pay a subscription for that.
What type of app is it?
It's just like, it would work like to just, you connect your phone as a Bluetooth to your computer, because majority of them you can connect them now, and it's just going to show you like your risk management, just as similar as M keys. It's just going to be on your phone, literally. Yeah, and it's going to be free.
Can you
like a mobile magic keys?
Yeah.
But can you manage your stuff on your phone though? That's the thing. Can you manage your MT5, MT4 on your phone?
Yeah, that's what we're working with. We asked few developers. They say they know how to do that because they know how to code the expert advisor on MT4 and MT5. Just nobody wants to start the projects except we give them like 8 or 9K. What's like, I can't really give them that money for something that I want to try. Like, so you're looking at that right now. But we have like the design and everything. A friend of mine, he's in South Africa. So we'll see. Like we wanted to find one more person to split it at 3. Could it be easier? But I don't know, man. We'll just see. We'll try to figure it out. But the idea is like, when you could just pull out your phone, right, and connect it to your computer as a Bluetooth, and you just leave your phone at the table, it would work the same way.
Yeah, that's pretty convenient.
And you would have like a little screen on the app that would run ads as well. You could get paid.
Yeah, it's because
and then you.
Keep going, sorry.
Yeah, and then you can get like, you pay for the subscription after if you like the trial, if it helps you or not, right? You don't have to pay like $150. You just pay like $9.99 every month. Or you can buy like a yearly subscription or pro version where you have no ads and stuff. Like that's how apps work today. I know when I worked in Apple before, like
yeah.
That's the majority of money is in apps and things where you have in-app purchases or subscriptions. So when you offer it for free, you know, like I think a lot of kids are trading as well from like 13, 15, like I don't know, 19 years. And it's a bit too much for them to just hand out 150 euros or dollars for something like that. This way they can try it and see if it works for them. Cool. Everybody has like $10 to spend on something like this. The day they decide they don't want to do it anymore, you just cancel your subscription and you're out.
It's a great idea, especially like since a lot of people are a lot of traders are on their phones, like trading their MT4, MT5 on their phones rather than just trading on their desktop. And on their iPads as well. Like tablets, all that. It's like saying like, you know, like the physical device was more like it's like think of it as Blockbuster. You know, it's like more physical, and then now you have Netflix, which is your app. That's like the Netflix app, you know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, either way, it's amazing.
But like the idea is just to use your phone still on the computer, ideally, right? It would just help with your risk management in your positions. But yeah, when it comes to, you know what the thing is with subscription, when I worked in Apple, you get Apple Music for free, right? It gives you 3 months for free. But you know, when you always get those windows and it says read the terms, conditions, and everybody just clicks OK or I agree.
Yeah.
It tells you if you don't cancel the subscription, it's going to auto renew, right? So people just accept that they don't auto renew, and then they come 5 months later and they get charged every 5 months for like 50 euros.
Yeah, it happened to me.
And they would call us and be like, look, I want a refund, and we don't give them a refund for that, right? Because they agreed to buy it. Subscriptions are crazy. And in-app purchases. I had kids stealing their parents' credit cards for Clash of Clans, spending thousands of euros on in-app purchases for diamonds.
V-Bucks.
Yeah. And people calling you, crying on your phone, be like, look, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how we got my card and stuff. And you'd be like,
I feel bad, but again, like, it's not really your choice.
I mean, there are things where Apple is very good at that part. If they can prove it's not them and the kids never got the approval of the parents, they would issue a refund for a huge amount. So
you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
I got charged for 2 years for 2 Spotify accounts when I only had one Spotify account. Knew? And I didn't know, right? And I'm like sitting down doing some accounting. I'm like, man, I keep on getting this $10 charge, and I keep on getting another $10 charge from Spotify. So I guess for some reason, my card like 2 years ago got canceled, or I switched debit cards. And what Carlos said, they just renewed my card without telling me. And then I set up a new account with my new card. So I was getting charged twice from Spotify for 2 full years. You know, over $250 in Spotify charges, and Spotify tried to blame Apple. Apple tried to blame Spotify. They both deaded me. I didn't get any of my money back.
They put you under the bus.
Yeah. The Apple was like, I was literally on the phone with Apple, and I was on the computer chat with Spotify, and they were both just like pointing the finger at each other, and they both were like,
like this, the Spider-Man one. I got it.
It was rough.
Yeah. That is rough. For starter play, does it have to break both wicks or only the bearish candle wick? Well, the current candle has to break the previous wick, like this, for example. Like you have like the 1 hour time from here. In this case, yes. Like for example, this. If I would have placed buy stops above this candle here. Stops are going to be the current candle low, stop loss. So yeah, once the candle comes up to break that high, your buy stops are active and you're in the trade. It's usually the back-to-back candle. Like similar to like this, even this for the sells, like in this case, like if you were at a starter play right here, the sells has to be below here, and this candle wick right there, the bullish candle, stop loss current candle right there. And then yeah, so I have a post on it if you want to know more about starter play. But it's right here. This is how it is. It's usually the back-to-back candles. There's an app that checks subscriptions on your card you don't use. Oh really? I don't know if I would trust the app though. I just trust myself. I just go through everything.
Then you gotta pay for a subscription.
Such a fee for that too.
And you just keep on getting charged.
Or like everything you want to try. Sorry.
I even called my bank, and my my bank, I have personal checking, personal savings, business checking. Like I have a bunch of accounts with my bank, and I was just so disappointed. They were just like, yeah, it's like there's nothing we can do. I was like, I mean, I'm paying for two charges for the same thing, and he's just like, that's it. Like everybody was basically like, you're stupid. Like just move on with your life. It's like, all right. Guess I'm gonna have to be more on top of my.
So what happened? You never got your stuff back?
Nah, I never got a refund. I never got anything back. My bank was like, you're screwed. Spotify was blaming Apple. Apple was blaming Spotify. I even took screenshots of what Spotify said about Apple and then sent them to Apple Care.
I didn't care.
Yo, Spotify is talking ish about you guys.
Nah, usually Apple. I mean, I've had issues with Apple, but Apple was really good with. I mean, Apple's never failed me. Even
they offered me a 1 month refund. I was like, bro, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, that's what I do. Only the latest month for the subscription.
oh man, hey, did 15 close above here? Nah, 15 closed below. Wow.
And the next one just pushed straight up.
I think 30-minute closure here would be ideal here, man. It's looking nice for buys. Looking like a 14 pip stop here. If it's 16 pip gain, not bad. I'll take this any day, any given day.
If it leaves us a bigger wick on the 30-minute, that'd be great.
Yep.
No, like buys closes above, but with a big wick.
Like this, it might seem scary at first. You might think you missed the move, but if it comes up like this, and then or this, and then it closes like this, that'll be perfect. Or even bigger, like this. Perfect for buys going up. This is your ideal candle here. You have 9 minutes left, so let's hope we survive this.
I'm looking at EJ. I think EJ. Well, they both have clean traffic though on the.
Oh,
left.
EJ start play
literally
here.
the same setup, like on
You
both.
could take an anticipation here on EJ. On EJ, because you have like this range go up, right? Minimum. I mean 4 pips, 5 pips here, and then stops to break even as you tap that resistance, and then just take the runner going up or the risk free trade going up towards here. But with the break of the 3-minute high, I believe this candle will continue up here, especially on the 1 hour time frame as well. Fill the wick, should be able to push up towards 126.053. If you want to be safe, then safer, then just wait for entries above here. But I believe this is an anticipation entry you could take up. You know, I was looking back at my Instagram page the other day, and I saw probably one of the most wild entries I've ever entered, and it was right here. I'll show you guys. I don't know how I entered here. I have no clue how, but I did it that day. Where is it? It was a crazy entry. I think it was.
Sell at support.
No, man, no.
Must be like.
It was a sell though, but it was just crazy the way it was right here. I have no idea how I got the sells there. Look at this. No idea how. I had sell stops. It was a start replay. I mean, but I don't know how I got the entry there though. It's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Non-bow.
And I don't know. His pressures. Look at that consolidation. I don't know. I have no idea how I got that. That was the anticipation right there. But oh, Carlo, you might have jinxed it.
Didn't, bro. Wait for it. I pull back.
Nah, yeah. I want this kind of drive up here and then just fall back to close above here perfectly.
Just switch on EJ.
Yeah, EJ is nice if he has an entry there.
Give you a cleaner. I'll wait for a close though on EJ.
And wait for a close on EJ too. The celery looks nice, like Don pointed out.
I mean, right now you could take EJ. EJ, no difference really. Depends just how they close. I think they're both gonna give us buy options. They have the same setup when you look at the left at the 1 hour. Like,
And you know why? Another thing I said about this, the start replay on GJ, is because like this is the most recent resistance right here. So usually what I've noticed that the most recent resistance, whenever that breaks, it usually breaks through the actual resistance as well. Like I've seen it happen before, especially on
Makes
GJ, like last week. That's happened a lot.
Wait, Don, would you say that again?
So you see how there's like a minor resistance right here, and then like this is the most recent resistance, and then there's a resistance up here. Usually what I notice is that whenever it breaks the most recent resistance, it usually breaks through this as well. Like this would be the resistance.
Okay.
And price would kind of disregard this, but obviously if you want to be safe, then just wait for buys above there. But I've seen this happen before a lot.
It's literally the same thing on GJ, right? I mean, there's that.
Right here, yep, above here. Yeah, like I've seen it happen a lot. That's it, you have 5 minutes left. Hopefully this count pulls back or something. I mean, impulse entry is what, on a break of the 30-minute high in this case, or on a break of the 15-minute high here. But you know, it's, I would not take an impulse here. You've been a 10-pip stop for like a 15-pip target. Because look how many times we rejected this area, and we haven't really closed above in this case, right? So, who knows?
I will point it out on the 4 hour. If we break those previous wicks, which we just did, that
Yeah.
looks good.
I believe this count's gonna drive back. I believe it's gonna pull back here to give us an entry, but let's see.
Who entered the buy on GJ? I think someone is in on GJ. On the break on the 15th. My guts are telling me.
Who?
I don't know, I'm asking.
Who is in the buy? Not me. I am not in the buy. I wish I was in the buy. No, yeah, there's a lot of movement. Trust me, guys. Today's that day where there's gonna be so many opportunities, and it's very important to wait for the best of the best entries for you. Again, last thing you want to do is take entries, hit stops, and then when the move actually comes, you don't have any more trades to take. You took your 2 trades for a day, right? You over traded for a day, so wait for those confirmations.
If EJ doesn't close above that resistance, I'll be looking to take a buy on GJ if it leaves a bigger wick. If it does close above, I'll go with EJ.
So you gotta pick and choose here, don't you?
Candy Crush.
I mean, I don't get to pick and choose right now. I gotta pick and choose in about, probably like in about a month. I can trade EJ again.
I was just gonna say, how much longer you think you'll wait and start hopping on the EJ train?
Yeah, probably like a month, just because like, it moves very similar to GJ, and I've been watching it for a long time too. It's not like I'm new to it, so probably like next month, March or something, or mid-February. Sorry. Valentine's Day? Who knows? Oh.
So Don, this is what I was thinking about EJ. That's why I was asking those guys about this question, because what I noticed is like the stop loss is usually half of, you know, like 5-6 pip losses, right?
Yeah.
And then, so will we manage our EJ differently? Because should we just be shooting for like 6 or 7? Because a couple times I see it go to 6 or 7 or 5, and then it comes right back and hits stop loss. You know? Like,
yeah.
or
So
it hits your break even. So I'm thinking maybe just to cut them short like that. The
the
goal
reason why-
should be only.
yeah. So the reason why like I'm waiting for 10 pips on GJ is just because that's just usually the average range on GJ. But like, you know, I think you should just aim for whatever the ranges EJ gives, to be honest. Like whatever it is in that case. Like let's say one day it gives you like a 25 pip range or like a 10 pip range, just aim for that range. Like some days it might give you a 20 pip range and aim for that 20 pip range. But
Okay.
yeah, like I don't know, 6-7 pips. If it's a 6-7 pip range, I wouldn't even trade it in the first place, to be honest with you. I'd just stay out until like we get like a decent range to go up.
Okay, yeah, that was what I'm saying. So let's say, you know, the stop loss is usually 6, right? So we usually wait for the GJ ranges to be like 20, you know, to be comfortable, right? To take a trade, 20. So for EJ, I was thinking all you need is like 14 or 15 to be a comfortable. You see what I'm trying to say? If you
Yeah, like for
if
okay.
you shoot,
Yeah.
so like we would be shooting for like, I don't know, should we be shooting for like 7-pip games on EJ instead
No.
of 10? Or
Nah. Like I'll just
You know what I'm saying?
if it's
Or-
7-pip range, I'll just stay out. It's too small for me.
yeah, or I don't mean range, but goal is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not talking about the range.
Oh, goal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying like,
Yeah, yeah.
should it be like 6 or 7 pips should be like the goal for EJ instead of 10?
No, I'll keep it the same.
Or-
Again, yeah, I'll keep
Keep
it
it
the
same.
same. Yeah. Like my goal for
Okay.
which is supposed to be the 10 pips. If there's no 10 pips, then I wouldn't even go for the trade. Like that's not even the. Yeah, I treat the same as usual, to be honest, Jim.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
what do you think about these entries on GJ? It looks like it pushed up a little bit too much for us.
No, it can still pull back. That's the thing. I'm home for a pullback. If it closes like out where I drew it, like right here, perfectly right here placed, then I'm taking a buy entry on this candle. But yeah, we need to pull back a little more here. Like 126.0, 124.026 here. That would be ideal for us to take buys. But let's see, because right now you're looking at around like a 15, 16 pip stop. I mean, how's the 1 hour look? 1 hour to that resistance. I mean, you can take it to the 4 hour resistance. That's the thing. You can take it all the way up to here, and just manage your stops as we get toward this resistance over here. So, yeah, I'm willing to take a position, but man, this kind of just didn't even pull back. Yeah, it's kind of didn't pull back here.
No bueno.
I mean, it has room to go up, right? But then we're looking like a 18 pip stop here. You have 11 pips to go, but
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just too big. Like that candle.
it
is
pushed up
just-
a bit too high.
If it gives us a bearish
For
close on the
range.
15 or something, and then a salary play, that'd be probably ideal.
Yes, but I doubt it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
The rest of the range.
But just because I doubt it's gonna happen doesn't mean I'm gonna push and rush this entry here. You need at least a 1-on-1. Yeah, 100%. You need at least a 1-to-1. I was thinking though, like if this kind of were to drive back a little more, like you can put your TP on like the 4 hour resistance, because I mean that would be your runner position, I guess, towards like this up here for 20 pips. But you know, stops are way too bigger in this case. Way too big. Even if you use a 15-minute stops here, I think the only entry could have had here was just a impulse. Did you answer, Fernando? I feel like you answered
What?
our position here.
No, I didn't. I feel it was too late.
Yeah. I mean, you think an
Good day
impulse? This is
yesterday, I
an
don't want to
impulse.
risk it too hard.
Sorry?
It was a good day yesterday. I don't want to risk it.
You took an impulse yesterday, though, right? You took the same trade yesterday, I think.
Yeah, kind of.
It's the opposite direction. Yeah. Neither so 1-to-1. I closely set my trade now and got back what I lost yesterday. Now that my runner run to 4 pips TP and got my stops and profits, no matter what it is, I will be in profit this week for now. You know what I'm gonna start doing? Whenever I see an opportunity before 6:30, I'm gonna just get on the streams, man. To be honest with you. Like this morning, I would have got on at 6 a.m. instead. Started streaming at 6 a.m. Old guy's a minute trader. Yeah, the good thing about this, guys, is that we actually broke out here. So, alright, we actually broke out that heavy resistance there. So, high chance price will continue up here. But, question now is, we need a bigger range. So, maybe, like Carlos said, we can pull back here, come down, and then we can get those buy stops going on GJ for the starter play going up, like this.
You have a like 6 pip stop loss.
Yes,
That would
this.
be perfect.
right? This would be perfect for us. 10 pip range, around a 6 pip stop, I'll take that. But we consider buying for retest 142. Yeah, I mean, if it comes down and starts to close bullish support, yeah. I mean, impulse entries here aren't bad, but again, like I said earlier, like I don't want to take any aggressive positions, but I can just wait for the best confirmations, the best trades I can take today. Because this move's not done yet. You have a long way to go. And by the way things look here, I believe today we should be able to break this resistance here at 142 to 400. High chance, especially the way today's daily candle has reacted. Came down again. Huge liquidity wick. If it breaks this high today, it's gonna fly up towards like 143, 142, 500 levels. So the move's not done yet at all.
I mean, we still got time though, so.
I mean, yeah.
I don't have any clients today till like 1 p.m. So I'm in it for the long haul.
By the way, this daily candle, this 15-minute candle closer, I wasn't expecting this next one to continue up. Because this one rejected this pretty heavy, and it just closed with a huge wick rejecting it. I wasn't expecting this to just continue up. But that candle just came to fill a wick.
I'll just avoid to take a trade on the last like 30 minutes of the 4-hour candle. Because I think it's just weird. I think that what happened to us yesterday, we entered like 15 minutes before the 4-hour close, or 30 minutes.
Or for the buys? Yeah.
I think so.
How's GU doing? Let me check. GBP USD. I hate this pair. Not because it just, not because it doesn't move or anything. Just because how it moves kinda. Let's see. This kind of came up as well. Wow. 30 pips. Yeah, has a lot more room to go here. GJ especially. Let's see.
Did you guys test salary play on other pairs?
Yeah.
Except EJ and GJ? I mean, that works
Gold.
all the time. I mean, all the time. It's higher probability, right?
Yep.
Everybody should get assigned one pair. Come to the New York session with this chart and be like, GBP USD, Euro JPY, GBP JPY. Then we'll just pick the best.
You know, if you write a book on a salary play, I think it's gonna be like just a seller.
One
People love
side.
that stuff.
What?
One
You can
page.
A book on
You
a
can write a
salary
whole-
play.
You can write a whole book on a salary play, and it would be like the best seller in Forex with all the new people.
Yeah.
Just because it, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's like, it's basically
Right.
like a pattern.
If I write a book on a salary play, man, what am I gonna write? Just how it works, how it
One
forms,
page.
the deep meaning of it, what the salary play means to me.
Yeah,
Just two examples.
it'd be better than all those other patterns out there actually, because it makes more sense when you just. Nah, people would be looking for salary plays in the middle of like a dead Asian session.
Dead,
They'd be like, man, this
dead
thing don't
eighth
work.
Session.
It's like this thing doesn't work.
Hey, who here in the chat has FOMO here? Don't lie to me. I know a lot of you guys have probably answered on this candle. And I know a lot of you guys have FOMO. A lot of you guys have FOMO here.
You see,
Wow.
every time GJ tapped the resistance on the top, the first 1 hour candle that closed bearish, the whole move retraced back down. Then you look back in the previous few
Oh, right
days.
here?
On the top, yeah. Every time the next 1 hour candle closed bearish, the thing just flipped all the way down.
But this is like more of this is like last week, right? 21st. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is last week. So the thing about the difference in this week is that again, like the weekly candle this time actually closed above like that weekly resistance. So I believe like this time around, if you do come to that resistance again, we're gonna actually get a breakthrough of that range. Hey, who knows? This alley candle could just reject here and start to give it that wick entry, give us that wick fill entry. It could look something like this. Who knows? can still come back down for an entry. But I'll wait. I had FOMO for almost 2 years, but I went to see my doctor and he helped me, Dr. Don. I should be the doctor of trading psychology.
Yeah, I think Dr. Don helped me too. I used to get FOMO, and now it's just like, damn, where can I get my damn 10 pips? You know, like I'm just trying to get my 10 pips.
Yeah.
I used to look at that and like, damn, man, I had like 60 pips right there, or whatever.
Enter my small account. How come a lot of people use that? You know, just because you enter a small account doesn't mean any better or any worse. You still enter on your small account. Like a lot of people say, you know, this trade I took here, I took a loss, but you know, it's just on my small account. It's like, well, it's still an account. You know, why would you want to lose money in the first place?
It's the gambling account.
Yeah, it's an account that people just say as a backup,
That's
so they
the
don't feel bad
FOMO
about
account.
themselves. Yeah, it's a FOMO account.
Don't call it a small account. Call it the gambling account.
It's like, well,
Makes
you
more
know,
sense.
stocks are big here, but I enter my small account, something light. But it's like, why?
You got a real account and a FOMO account. So every time you can't resist, you just from the FOMO account and you take like a 001 lot entry. No FOMO. At controller ethics.
I'm really tempted to trade EJ today, but I'm not. I am not. Really tempted though, very tempted.
You're not gonna take it just because you feel like you don't have enough time watching it in the past few months?
No, just cause like whenever I set a plan for myself, like I gotta stick to it. I can't break that. You know, same thing I did for gold. Like there are many times in like last year where I wanted to trade gold, but I just couldn't because I set a plan that I was gonna watch gold for the next 3 months, and if I don't follow that plan, I won't feel confident in my positions, right? So
Yeah.
that's just me though. It's just how I kind of work.
It just like builds so much discipline that I feel like a lot of people lack in this industry. It's just this discipline is like half the battle.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people just see stuff that you just jump in, like, oh shit, EJ moved today. Okay, I'm gonna drop GJ. I'm gonna look at EJ. Oh look, gold's moved today. I'm gonna drop GJ. I'm gonna look at gold. It's like, it creates that FOMO and it creates that overtraining thing.
Ugh.
I enter just because it's stuff I enter. Yeah, by all means go for it. If this is stuff that you're entering, by all means go for it. No, I was just using that like small account as an example of what a lot of people do. That's it. Yeah, probably should be the push up here. I doubt in my mind.
Like there was no entry for this trade. Like even that
no,
15 break, that was just literally a guess. It was like a 50-50. That candle on the 15, when it broke the high, it could just flip and go back down. So
yeah, there's this.
think
I
of-
mean, right here.
yeah, but
But-
it didn't break above. You know, it's just like
If this was the ADM, I might have considered it. But since it was just like the pre-Asian, I mean pre-New York, it's kind of just wasn't really sure. Like same thing happened here last night. Like I was afraid this would happen again. We closed below and we just reject to come back down, right? Worst position you want to be in. What up, Jimbo? He gets back from his birthday party.
we
You're
want to
mute.
hear all about it, Jimmy. Unmute yourself, brother. We can't wait to hear your birthday experience.
Yeah, mute my friend. Small range, yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it. Too much happened where I can't remember.
Yeah, right.
It was just another teleport night, bro. I was just here, there, everywhere. And
Teleport night.
Teleport night, right? Another
It's like
teleport.
a little psychedelic or something.
Nah, bro.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey Jimmy, I have a feeling that you're gonna buy here.
No,
Did you get in?
I didn't.
Oh,
I
you didn't?
didn't.
You didn't? Okay. Hey guys, this count's pulling back here. Hey, we have 15 minutes left. There's 1 hour here. So the 15-minute failed to break well, 15 close above failed to give us an entry. 30-minute failed to give us an entry. But we have one time from left here, and that's the 1 hour candle. And with the ADM opening, if we were to close bullish here, like so, with the wick, I'll take an entry here because we're closing above on a 1 hour time frame, and I'll take an entry like this. This is a wick fill right here, and the range to go up here is about, again, like 15 pips here. So I will consider taking this if we actually do survive 15 minutes here without pushing up towards this resistance with the ADM New York session opening. So there's hope in this trade here, in this range. Alright, 15's gonna close bearish, 30 minutes gonna close bearish. That's a good thing, but let's see. Hi Don, I read this article they sent me. How do you think something can change? What article? Who sent you an article? Oh, was bullish. Have one account that you take the same entries all the time with generally the same risk deriving from that plan will only fold you back. That is correct. That is true. No matter how you think of it, big account, small account, big money, small money, big risk, small risk, same day you're taking the trade. Doesn't matter how you take it. You take the trade. Don, do you think I can re-enter then with my positions of 7%? Re-enter? What do you mean? I think it's up to you. It's up to you, man. It's honestly up to you. If you see a potential entry here, then by all means go ahead and enter. But you know, me personally, I'll let my runner go. That's it. I would have re-entered if we were to get a closure like right here. Looking for entries above here going up. That would have been my entry. But since there wasn't an entry there, I would just let my runner go. That one position only. It's the principles again. Yes, sir. See, even a 14-year-old Zerx knows. Even he knows, man. How you gonna let a 14-year-old know more about discipline than you? You know. Hey, that 14-year-old guy, by the time he's like 20, 25, he's not gonna take any positions. That's how disciplined he is. He's not gonna trade no more. What happened? I went to go make food. Well, what happened was GG pushed up without giving us an entry. That's what happened. Unless you enter some impulse entries.
Typical GJ.
Typical GJ, yeah. There's still an entry though, potentially, if you pull back here. You gonna become a monk? This lecture's so boring, man. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do though. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. It's good though that you're doing both. You have class and you have this on the side. You have two types of classes right here. You have school and then you have what they'll never teach you in school right next to it. So it's a win-win.
What the hell? Penetration testing? What kind of class is that, man?
I got no clue.
Penetration test.
Pause. Pause.
I got no clue.
Damn.
I got no clue.
We don't do that here.
Cybersecurity, obviously. All right. I actually used to enter a lot of impulse entries back in the days. If you guys go look at my Instagram page, like back then, I used to enter a lot of impulse. But the difference with those impulse entries I'll enter is I'll enter impulse entries only when we have like opening up a session. Like for example, the New York session. If I'm anticipating this to happen, I'll enter a position. But obviously in this case, we didn't get that entry in this case. Because when you're anticipating volume to come in, you're anticipating a breakout of range at the same time. That volume kind of gives you that push for it to actually break out, right? So that's what you're taking advantage of. But you know, obviously 7 a.m. It's not the 8 a.m. opening. 7:30. Oh, we got about 9 people watching right now. Appreciate you guys for being here today. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up for the future buy that we're gonna take here. Hopefully. Yeah, so if we were to miss this move here, knock on wood, but if we were to not get an entry here, then I think next entries here would be potentially above like 142.258 here. Sunday's opening or Friday's closing. Above there, that'd be about ideal.